Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go now. All right. This is a really important lesson. Some of you may even skip over this because you don't think overcalls are that important, but I want to emphasize overcalls and understanding overcalls are extremely important. And the reason why is they set up the understanding for doubles, which will be the next couple lessons. All right. So five is what I want you to remember. Five. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. That's what this lesson is about. It's what I want you to remember about overcalls. Okay. So first of all, let's talk about what an overcall is. All right. Or really the kind of the seats at the bridge table, we'll call it. So we have the opening bidder, generally referred to as the opener, and then the partner of the opener is a responder. That's what we've been working on these first 10 lessons. We haven't had interference from the opponents, okay, but that's really not the way it happens at the table. But we do want to figure out clear communication when we don't have interference, okay? So then in a way, so we know how to land on our feet when we do have interference from the opponents, okay? So the person that bids by the opponent, the opponent bids after the other side is open is called the overcaller, okay? So this is the opener is the first non-pass, okay? And so the overcaller becomes the first opponent to bid, after the other side is open, okay? So overcaller, responder, and then the partner of the overcaller is called the advancer. So then we kind of can figure out what each bid means in each spot, okay? So we're going to focus on suit overcalls, okay? So it's when we bid a suit, okay? So in general, a lot of this stuff with when I'm talking about in competition, may or may not be forcing, depending on by forcing, what that means is you have to bid again. Bids that are always forcing are those artificial bids that we did in lesson 4 and 5, statement and transfers. Okay, and there'll be some other artificial bids later. But if we're in a competitive auction, by what I mean by that is each side is trying to get the contract. So everybody's kind of bidding. So really there isn't one side that has the vast majority of the points. It's this, but both sides are trying to bid. We're really trying to get the contract if we can, and low as possible. We're trying to get the best score as possible. And that is always a conundrum, is how to find that out. But a lot of that comes from knowing what partner's bidding. Okay. So I think overcall and understanding overcalls is important as, 5-card majors. Okay. And it really applies in that overcalls show a 5-card suit. Okay. So if you remember that when we study doubles, it'll be a lot easier. So overcall promises a 5-card suit. Okay. So anyone that bids in competition, all right, so there's been different bidding by both sides, is promising a 5-card suit. Okay. 5-card suit or longer. All right. Okay. This applies to everyone except the opener. And then that way, if you know that, like a 5-card major, you're able to support your partner when you only have 3. All right. The other thing I want you to understand is, and this is the way I kind of talk about this, is 5 and 5. All right. So I want it to be a 5-card suit or longer, but it'd also be nice if it had 5 high card points in the suit. Now, I'm not dead fast on that, but I'm trying to get you to understand that I want it to be a good suit. Okay. So, because you're kind of telling partner, you might all that might happen from this, if you put a bid in here as an overcaller, all that might be telling partners, I want you to lead this suit, partner. And so you want it to be a decent suit. All right. So would I overcall, with the fair amount of points and, ace 10, 9, 8, sure. Okay. But in general, you'd want it to have 5 high card points in the suit. So ace, jack, king, queen, something, even a king, jack, 10. You want it to be that partner. You want partner to lead it to you. Okay. So remember that 5-card suit, and try to have it have at least 5 high card points in the suit. But either way, make it a quality suit. Okay. And then in the lesson here, we talk about how many points you should have. Okay. So in general, I'll actually do in the handout here, we have 9 high card points. I'll go a little bit less, you know, for example, let's say I have, you know, they open, so we had opener over here. They opened a club in the lowest exam, and I have a nice 5-card suit, ace, king, jack in diamonds. I'm absolutely going to mention that at the 1 level. All right. But if that's all I have and they open a spade, I'm not going to mention it at the 2 level if that's my only thing in the suit. So for example, if I have that type of suit, I want to have 10 points for the 2 level. So if they open a spade, everything is obviously going to be at the 2 level for an overcall. They open a club, everything is available to us at the 1 level. So just remember, a 1 level overcall can be a little bit lighter. All right, but either way, I still want it to be a good quality suit that I want partner to lead. Okay. So then, because now that, you know, this overcall position, it could be opening hand, but it may not be. It might be a little bit lighter. This advancer person has to be a little cautious. Okay. So same type of thing, lower the level, like not getting up so high. You know, they don't have to be as strong. Okay. But, you know, so the advancer needs to be cautious that partner may not have opening hand. They might, so they shouldn't automatically be quiet. But, you know, you can support partner with, you know, 3 in the suit, certainly. So your simple raise, if it does go that 1 club, 1 diamond pass, you can certainly go to 2 diamonds with not very much and at least 3 diamonds. Okay. So overcall, and I want you to remember this, that pretty much, you know, when we talk about this, it applies to everybody but opener. I want you to use that guideline because it'll really help you, as opposed to, because when there's non-interference, we don't know when partner has 4 in the suit or 5 in the suit. You know what I mean? If it goes opener, 1 heart pass, 1 spade, we don't know if the responder has 4 spades, 5 spades, 6, you know, it's 4 or more is all we know, and 6 or more points. So, but, you know, for example, when we have options, so, you know, again, we're going to work on that in lesson 12 and 13, you know, we have an option to do a double to show a 4-card suit. Then we know we can support partner. So I really want you to try to remember this. Okay. It's 5. Promise 5 when you overcall. All right. And more I'm thinking about this as I'm talking, overcall probably isn't all that clear. Bridge is brand new to you. So just remember that the other side is bid. And when our side bids the first time, that's the overcall. Okay. First non-pass, they bid, and now our side bids. I want it to promise the 5-card suit or longer. All right. And the strength depends on the level that you have to bid at. Okay. A little lighter, possibly a little less than 10, or if you can bid at the 1 level, and a 10 or more if you have to bid at the 2 level. Okay. So it's the next available where you bid your suit. That becomes a good 5-card suit or longer. And some points, depends on how many points you have based on what level you have to bid at. Okay. So let's go ahead and bid some hands. And here we go. All right. So it's gone 1 diamond bar partner. So they have opening hand. Okay. And their longest minor is diamonds. So we've got a spade. Okay. So this is this bid is this overcall, 1 level overcall, 5 or more. All right. And the robots define that as 8 to 17 high card points and 9 to 19 total points. So that counts in length and distribution stuff. So they play it as low as 8 points, which is actually what I would play it as well. And a 5-card suit or longer. So now it's to us. What do we need to tell partner? We would really want to tell partner 2 things, I'll be honest here. We'd want to tell partner we have a spade stopper, and we'd also like to introduce the heart suit, okay? And use a double to introduce that. Which is more important? Probably trying to find the 8-card major. The problem is going to be if it comes back to us, we don't have very many points and we're forcing partner to bid at the 2 level. So 1 no trump or double here would work. We'll double and partner pass. So we're not going to get a chance to say our no trump because I really don't want to stick our neck out here at the 2 level. Okay, so this was an overcall, 5 or more spades. okay? And a smattering of points. It looks like points are basically about even. We have 5, 6, 8. Partner open, but didn't bid again. So each side has about 20 points, okay? So this hand did a simple raise with only 3 because they knew that partner promised at least 5. All right, they've got a pretty bad hand like us. All right, but they have an 8-card fit. And they found it at the 2 level, and you know, they got the contract for 2 spades. So again, this is the advancer. This is the overcaller advancer. This was opener, and this was responder. All right, next hand. Pass my right-hand opponent, RHO. Pass by us, spade by them. A 2 club bid by partner. So that should be a 5-card suit. Okay. Why is that not going away? All right. Yes. Anyway, 2 clubs, a 5-card suit. I just want to see the rest of this hand. I don't know why it's not having it go away. Maybe I can. There we go. So partner has the prescribed 5 cards or longer in the club suit. They have 4 points in the suit, but they have a fair amount of points. So you still want to bid in that situation, and that was the best bid to show a 5-card suit, and it turned out we had an 8-card fit. All right. So an overcall is a 5-card suit or longer, and 10 or more points at the 2 level. Okay. 10 or more points at the 2 level will come up in a lot of different lessons for the record. So try to remember that one. A lot of times you're promising 10 points. All right, 4, 6. What we got? 4, 6, 9, 12. Ooh. All right, well, we're aceless, which I do not like. And our points are basically in every suit, which I also do not like, but we'll open. All right, so we have a 1 no trump bid. All right, so 1 no trump, you don't have to play it this way, but I play it as basically the same thing that I have, all right, as a 1 no trump opener. So a lot of things are changed when there's interference and stuff, but I don't change my no trump bid when the opponents have opened. The only thing I usually like to have, like the robot does have here, is I like to have their suit stopped, especially when they've opened a major, because that's a 5-card suit they're promising. So mine are not as important. But if this hand, for example, had 4 spades and 4 hearts, I would do a double as opposed to introduce the major. But this is a reasonable bid. They have the 15 to 17 points and the stopper in the clubs. I'll generally play the overcall as 15 to 18. But it's basically the same bid. And so this hand would be able to do statement and transfer still. And they could have done 2 clubs to find the heart fit, and they decided not to. So statement and transfers would still be on in this east seat. And they could have found an 8-card major fit. They must not have liked their 8 points, which I can understand that. But either way, statement and transfers would still be on. In particular, a transfer would be, because that bid you can do with 0 points, would still be on with the partner of the 1 no trump. When it's a 1 no trump bid, first bid for our side, it would mean the same as a 1 no trump opener. Okay, so try to remember that, and try to remember that statement and transfers are still on. I see a lot of people forget that. So that's 1 no trump overcall. So it was, we opened and they overcall the no trump, but it means the same as the no trump opener. Okay. All right. So partner opened a spade. 4, 8, 11. We don't have spades, but we do have some points. Okay. So this would be, if you're playing 2 over 1, that would be a 1 no trump forcing bid. So this was lessons 7 and 8, if you want to review that. So 1 no trump forcing, and then partner will bid their second best suit, and they're bidding clubs, which we happen to have. 11. Oh boy. The only thing is that we have a void, or not a void, but a singleton in our partner's suit. So, but we do have high end of our bid. We told partner 6 to 11. So I'm still going to support. I hope it doesn't get us in too much trouble. Yeah, partner only had 3, which they only had to have 3. So it looks like 2 no trump would play better, but I didn't bid it. Oh well. All right. We'll go on to the next hand. That was a one no trump forcing thrown in there. And actually, yeah. So we want to keep remembering. We don't want to forget what we've already learned. Okay, so one spade, one no trump. So this is a no trump overcall. They have spade stop. They for sure would have to have spade stop here because they know I'll be leading a spade against no trump because partner told me to. So this hand must have spade stop. So I'm going to bid 2 diamonds. Tell partner because partner opens, so partner has some points. We maybe have a fit in one of these 2 suits. Okay. I'm going to take a look at the hands here. So this is a situation where the robots didn't do it here again, but a lot of people will play either a double of the 2 diamond bid. If you remember the bidding here was 1 spade, 1 no trump, 2 diamonds. So as I've talked about, the systems are on. So if this hand would have doubled, a lot of people would play that as a stolen bid double, which means, hey, partner, I wanted to transfer to hearts. Okay. This hand doesn't have any points, so you would want to be playing a system that it's clear that that's a transfer. Okay. This hand has 6 hearts, so it has to be at least an 8 card fit because partner promised at least 2. Okay. So on some, like I said, some would do a double there to show a heart transfer, and then it would go 2 hearts, pass, pass, pass. And partner wouldn't go back to diamonds because they only had 2 with me. So they would probably have gotten a contract for 2 hearts. Instead, we got the contract for 2 diamonds. I don't know how excited I am about that, but but we got it. I guess it's not too bad if they can. Yeah, it's not going to earn up to do. We'll see. Okay, so on to the next one. So, all right, so we got a spade to our right. And 5, 6, 10, 12. And a nice 5 card suit. Our second best suit is their suit, so maybe we'll end up in no trump with this. We'll see what happens here. We'll tell partner we have 5 or more clubs, and please lead a club. Partner likes our clubs with us. Partner doesn't have to have much here. Okay, as you can see, it's this kind of 6 to 10. I do have a nice hand, but going to the 4 level, we have a chance at beating them in 3 spades. I can see potentially 2, 3, 3.5 tricks in our hands. So maybe partner can come up with a trick or 2. Maybe we can get a trump and a heart. I don't know. So I would pass here and let them have it. A partner could have bid 4 clubs, I guess, too. That's another option, but they did not. Okay. So we'll take a look at the hands. So yeah, if they finesse us for the spade, yeah, spades may not bring us home. Only 1 club trick or no club tricks, 2 heart tricks if we can get them, and 2 diamond tricks. So we'll see if we can get a spade trick. We'll be able to set it 1. All right, so we'll go on to the next hand. So I had a 5 card suit. I told partner what to lead, and partner had some clubs with me, so they know I have at least 5 when I overcall. Remember 5? Yeah, and a good suit, which I did that time. This time I don't have much I want to say. So 1 heart by the opponent. Partner was really close to a double there. 1 no trump. This is a 1 no trump forcing. And they went to 2 clubs, and I don't know why they didn't pass. Oh, it was a possible spade. I do not play that. So you have to kind of hover over to say, what does that mean? Impossible spade. So they're telling partner they like clubs with them. Bid again, I guess is basically what it's saying. So the reason why it's an impossible spade is they would have bid 1 spade. Okay, would have gone 1 heart, 1 spade. All right, you don't go to no trump bypassing a 4 card major. The only exception is if you had a really strong hand, you could do a 2/1 bid, a longer minor or whatever. But so there's no way you could have 4 spades. So that's an impossible spade bid. Again, I don't play that, but it explains to you what the robots play if you do that. Okay. So they ended up in 3 clubs. And here we go, next hand. Last one for this lesson, 4, last hand. All right, 4, 6, 7, 11. All right, so we're gonna do 1 no trump forcing here and then jump later in spades. Because if we do 3 spades right now, that would be a limit raise, which shows 10, 11, 12 points and 4 spades in the suit. So 1 no trump, partner has to bid, and then I'll jump later to show. So it's one of the distinct advantages, I think, of the 2-over-1 system is that you're able to do this. So now, oh, that's interesting. We had double fit. So now if I jump to 3 spades, then partner knows I only have 3 spades in the suit, which an 8-card fit and a 9-card fit is one trick. It really is. So it's a big difference. So if you are playing this the way I teach, this is how you show a 3-card support and 10, 11, 12 points. All right. And partner must have a really bad hand to pass because we're right there on the fence on the hand. I could have jumped to 4 spades, I guess, but I wanted to show the limit raise. The reason why I could have is I had heart help. You know, so that would have been a reason to do it, but it looks like it is only going to make 3. So nice job, partner. So we'll quickly go back. I'll put a link to the handout in the message down below. I do want you to, if you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe and be sure to like. That tells YouTube that these are good videos. People can learn. It doesn't cost you any money to subscribe. And you can also turn on notifications to get a notification of when I publish my next one. But you don't have to do that. But please subscribe and like. So then YouTube knows, hey, these are good videos. These were worth watching. I learned something. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. Contact me directly. I have a link for my Facebook page down there as well if you want to learn, have some other tips. Thanks for hanging with us. So next lesson, we'll go into takeout doubles, okay? But again, overcalls 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. See you next time.